Hey guys, how are you all doing today? And when I was a kid, there was four franchises I used to watch all the time as a kid. Halloween, Rocky, the Terminator films, and the Scream films. I used to watch these films all the time on VHS or on DVD all the time to the point of my family members absolutely hating these movies. I used to rewatch Terminator 2, then Scream, then, randomly. And I haven't seen the first Scream movie in quite a while. It's been probably a good 5, 6, 7 years I've last watched this movie, but I watched it so many times as a kid, I just didn't need to watch it recently. But after hearing Scream 5 was coming out in 2022, January, I believe, and it's been a good 11 years since we last got a Scream movie. And, after the resurgence of Halloween, you would think more of these classic slasher franchises would do a return. So I'm glad Scream is back. So every Thursday, I'll be doing these kind of videos. A film where I've already watched, but I haven't seen in a long time. And I'm going to rewatch this entire franchise from the first movie all the way to the fourth one. And by the time Scream 5 comes out, I'll be doing the same thing for Scream 5. And because it's on a Thursday, I'll be calling it Throwback Thursday. I am so smart, I know. But yeah, I've been asked to watch this movie quite a few times, even though I've already watched it. But hey, I feel like watching it today. I just felt like watching it. I felt like I was in that mood to watch a 90s slasher. And this movie ultimately saved the horror genre back in the 90s because early on you had Freddy's Dead, you had Halloween 6, which was, in my opinion, a fun movie, but a terrible movie. You had, Jason Goes to Hell. I'm sure there was some, I know you had Army of Darkness, but that isn't really a slasher movie. So Scream caused a comeback, kind of like what Saw did in the 2000s. This caused H2O to come back, And, Wes Craven himself, if you look at Freddy's, the new Nightmare, Part 7, it's very similar, very meta, like this is. But this gets a lot more shine than than New Nightmare. So, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see if this movie still holds up. This came out in 96. Oh, Jesus. 25 years ago this came out. And, you know, let's see if it still holds up 25 years later. This is definitely a 90s movie, you can tell, but maybe the execution still works for someone of my age or my age group. But let's find out. But if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this, of me watching Scream again after all these years, you can have my Patreon where you can watch full-length reactions to all the movies and TV shows that I watch with the reference footage, which you don't have to sync it up anymore over time. No, you can just watch it. It's all there for you. And yeah, every Thursday I'm going to do these kind of videos where perhaps I watch, the Spider-Man trilogy by Sam Raimi, because I haven't seen them in a while either. I want to watch them too before we see the return of Tobey Maguire in Doctor Strange by Sam Raimi. Same goes with the Halloween movies, my favorite horror franchise of all time. I'll be going through all those movies before Halloween Kills comes out. That is the plan there too. And, name it any other franchise you want me to do, I will get to it after the Scream franchise. Every Thursday, I'll do it. But yeah, I'm excited to check this movie out. And, I've seen Scary Movie, the first one, more than I have seen Scream, actually. I've seen the first Scary Movie as much as Scream. I'm not even joking, those two movies, I used to get confused between both of them when I was younger. But anyway, without further ado, that's what fucking do this, boys and girls. 3, 2, 1, go. What's your favorite scary movie? If you hang up on me, I'll quit you like a fish. Dimension Films. Oh, I get these nostalgic vibes already. Scream by Wes Craven. My favorite Wes Craven movie?
Hello?
Don't know about that.
What number is this?
What number are you trying to reach?
I don't know.
Well, I think you have the wrong number.
Do I?
It happens. Take it easy.
He has a cool, raspy voice, doesn't he? This opening scene used to scare me as a kid. There was 2 scenes in this series that scared me as a kid. The one when you saw Sydney's mom in the third movie, and this scene when she's hanging. Ooh.
I want to talk to you for a second.
they've got 900 numbers for that. See ya.
Talk about rejection. But yeah, Wes Craven, he made some duds, but he made some really great movies. You know, Shocker. He made this, obviously. Even the second Scream and the third one. But obviously, now in Elm Street.
What's your favorite scary movie?
I don't know.
You have to have a favorite. What comes to mind?
Halloween. You know, the one with the guy in the white mask who walks around and stalks babysitters? What's your
Very specific.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Is that the one where the guy had knives for fingers?
Yeah, Freddy Krueger.
Freddy, that's right. I like that movie. It was scary.
Wow, well, the first one was, but the rest sucked.
So, told you not to hang up on me.
What do you want?
To talk.
Scary now.
Dial someone else, okay?
The music they use in this was taken in H2O, wasn't it? They just copied everything from this movie, didn't they, in H2O?
Listen, asshole!
No, you listen, you little bitch. You hang up on me again, I'll cut you like a fish, understand? Can you handle that? Blondie.
This is my worst fear. Fuck ghosts. Fuck supernatural.
See me?
The strangers and shit like this scares me.
Listen, I am 2 seconds away from calling the police.
They'd never make it in time. We're out in the middle of nowhere.
What do you want?
To see what your
Insides look like. See what your inside look like.
His name wouldn't be Steve, would it?
Steve.
How do you know his name?
Turn on the patio lights. Again.
I forgot how scary this opening scene was. I think older I got, more scary it became.
Name the killer in Halloween.
No.
Come on, it's your favorite scary movie, remember? He had a white mask, he stalked the babysitters.
No.
Come on.
Michael Myers.
Michael.
Yes!
Correcto.
Good.
10 points to Gryffindor.
Name the killer in Friday the 13th.
Jason! Jason! Jason!
I'm sorry. That's the wrong answer.
No, it's
The
not.
way he
No,
says
it's
that,
not. It was
that's the
Jason.
wrong answer.
No way.
Listen, it was Jason.
Afraid
I saw
not.
that movie 20 goddamn times!
Then you should know Jason's mother, Mrs. Voorhees, was the original killer. Jason didn't show up until the sequel.
Do we ever see him out in the open before he kills her?
You
I mean, like, hiding in the woods or
There's a
anything.
bonus round, but poor Steve, I'm afraid he's out.
Oh, that's nasty. I didn't know it was that graphic. That's like some soul shit, that is. Oh, he's laughing. He's a terrible game show host. Yeah, you forgot about the popcorn. The thing is, though, you hear his voice, it sounds dead scary, and he just comes out running like that. The costume isn't the scariest thing in the world, but I think he was done on purpose. Yeah. He just stood there. Damn.
Casey.
Oh, that's creepy. Like, he was able to do that so fast.
I'm hitting the sack. My flight leaves first thing in the morning. Now the expo runs all weekend, so I won't be back till Sunday.
The dad from
Cash on the
Scary
table,
Movies
and I'm
more
staying at
memorable
the-
than this dad.
at the airport, so call.
No, I'm not trying to rush you at all. I was only half serious.
What a nice guy. He'll definitely not be a serial killer.
Sheriff Burke, Dewey.
That's Deputy Riley today, Sid.
How is everything? And your dad? How's he doing?
We're fine.
Thanks.
We're going to keep this very brief, Sydney. The police just want to ask you a few questions. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Sydney, were you very close to Casey Becker?
Remember your principal.
They make the principal to be a bit off, don't they? Like, there's something not right there.
How do you gut someone?
You take a knife and you slit him from groin to sternum.
Hey, it's called tact, you fuck rag.
Looking back, those two are so obvious, aren't they? Especially
2
Stu.
seconds before she dumped you for Steve.
I thought you dumped it for me.
I did. He's full of shit. And are the police aware that you dated the victim? Hey, what are you saying? That I killed her? It would certainly improve
His
your
facial
odds of killing.
expressions, man.
Besides, it takes a man to do something like that. Yo, I'm gonna gut your ass in a second, kid. Never alone.
Stu is so obvious, isn't he? And that is a nice place. But once again, in the middle of nowhere. I will never live in the middle of nowhere. I'm sorry, I'm just not gonna do that.
Favorite scary movie?
Oh, come on, you know I don't watch that shit.
Why not? Too scared?
No, it's just what's the point? They're all the same. Some stupid killer stalking some big-breasted girl who can't act, who's always running up the stairs when she should be going out the front door. It's insulting.
Very true. See, I love these parts of the movie where it just
Randy, that's so
takes
unoriginal.
a poke at the slasher movies.
Because I'm not Randy.
Dun dun dun. Who does the voice of Ghostface? Let me know.
So where are you?
Your front porch.
Oh, fuck that. Fuck that, mate.
I need him to hurry up, okay? Bye now.
If you hang up on me, you'll die just like your mother.
Oh!
Die, Sydney.
Shots fired.
Sure didn't.
Oh, fuck. Oh, for fuck's sake. That backfired, didn't it?
He's gone.
So that must have been... Was that Stu there, or was Billy there? But how did Billy get there so quick? Why were you holding the mask right there? In front of the fucking door, trying to give people a heart attack. Actually, I'm more like Dewey, I am. When she started screaming, he was like, ah!
I know that you're about 50 pounds overweight, but when I say hurry, please interpret that as move your fat tub of lard ass now!
Damn, she's definitely a reporter.
Did you find him?
Happened to ride by Casey Becker's house?
No. No, I didn't. Sheriff, I didn't kill anybody.
Great liar. It's like Ted Bundy.
Hold on a second.
God damn it, Dewey.
What did Mama tell you? When I wear this badge, you treat me like a man of the law.
I'm sorry, Deputy Dewey boy, but we're ready to go now.
What she say to him in Scary Movie? You put your dick in a vacuum cleaner or something like that?
Oh, I'll look for it. I'll send you a copy.
Bam! Nice right hand, Mike Tyson style.
Don't worry. You'll find out soon enough. I promise.
Hello.
Hello. The best part about this movie is the mystery aspect. It really gets you thinking of who's who. It makes you doubt that Billy is the killer, even though it's clear it is.
Don't worry.
You never thought it would be a duo. But I've noticed, except from Scream 3, this duo killer thing has been copied. You know, Scream 2 did the same thing, Scream 4 did the same thing.
Cotton murdered my mother. You're not so sure anymore, are you?
That poor cameraman.
Jesus Christ.
An innocent man on death row. A killer still on the loose. Kenny, tell me I'm dreaming.
You want to go live?
No. Not so fast. We don't have anything concrete. If I'm right about this, I could save a man's life.
It's just a
Do
theory
you
at the
know what that
moment.
could do for my book sales?
This is a mistake. I shouldn't
This
be here.
bitch.
kidding me? Look at this.
There's some dicks in high school. There is dicks in high school. I'm not surprised. How convenient.
Get
Come on, Mr. Hembry. It was just a joke.
That's not fair. Fairness would be to rip your insides out, hang you from a tree so we can expose you for the heartless, desensitized little shits that you are.
And here's your principal? Fuck that. Oh my god.
Attention, the girl has some serious issues.
I bet those girls are the kind of girls that are dead nice to her in person though, aren't they?
Maybe she's a slut, just like her mother. You're evil.
Please, it's a common fact.
That is mean. Will she die in this movie? She better die. That blonde chick. The soundtrack. H2.
Because of my boyish good looks, muscle mass has increased my acceptance as a serious police officer.
I need your attention now, kids.
She's trying to flirt her way into this case.
You are much prettier in person.
So you do watch the show?
I'm 25. I was 24 for a whole year.
Do you think Stu's gonna come back in Scream 5 even though a TV was on his head?
Huh? Nice.
Crazier things have happened.
Cool, you guys bring food, all right?
I can see why he became Shaggy in Scooby-Doo. Like his mannerisms, how he acts. It's very Shaggy-like. Very Shaggy-like. There's something not right with this principal. He really is off, isn't he?
Damn little shits.
Would you call me?
The Freddy Krueger sweater. The original version. That's a cool shot. That is a cool shot you see through his eyes. I like that.
Oh! Dork. Jesus, this place is bad.
This is my favorite scene in the movie.
We had a... Do you think Sid would go out with me?
He's being
No,
serious
they don't
too.
at all. Why can't they find their pops, man? Because he's probably dead. His body will come popping up in the last reel somewhere. Eyes gouged out,
Goes
fingers
nuts.
cut off. Watch prom night, they'd save time. There's a formula to it. A very simple formula. Everybody's a suspect.
That's me in retail.
How do we know you're not the killer?
Huh? Huh? Hi, Billy.
Maybe you're moving
Hi, Billy.
Mine, lost right. What would be your motive?
It's
the millennium. Motives are incidental.
Where the hell you been?
I was keeping an eye on Sydney.
Look at his eyes.
Thought you quit.
I did, but damn it.
Stress of the job.
Calls are listed to Neil Prescott, Sydney's father. He made the calls with a cellular phone. It's been confirmed.
Well, there's no way a cellular could have been cloned.
I miss these parties. Fucking COVID. Yeah, this movie's paced really well. Like, it's gone by super quick.
Do you mind if I join you?
Not at all.
Here, let me just get my coat.
I think she likes him, but she's also taking advantage of it as well, quite obviously.
All right.
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh.
Nah. He's super nervous though. Bless Stewie.
I'll get it.
What is Stu wearing? Look at him.
Hey, grab me underage, son. I'm kidding. Have a good time. Once we're driving.
Oh, that's awkward. Oh, that's awkward.
Dewey.
Dewey's so awkward, but bless him.
What is she doing here?
She's with me.
Oh, Dewey.
So you...
Oh.
Is that you, Randy?
So who was this then? Is it Stu or Billy?
Spit on you.
You were way too trusting, weren't you? Nice. He gets his arse kicked in these movies as well. This Ghostface. Oh. What a horrible way to die. Ghostface, you're nasty, dog. I just spoke like I was Snoop Dogg then. Oh, he's right there. So that Billy must have done that. Billy did that, not Stu. It's fun to see which one did what, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It was Billy. You son of a bitch. Oh, Randy's jealous.
There goes my chance with Sid. Damn it.
As if. That's all I'm saying. As if.
Oh, really, Alicia?
I like their banter
As if.
in this
I'm
movie.
gonna go check on them.
No. Really, I'm the one who's been selfish and self-absorbed.
Their sex scene in Scary Movie. I can't. There's so many times I just think about Scary Movie in these scenes. It kills me.
Jamie Lee was always the virgin in horror movies. She never showed her tits till she went legit.
Could afford a decent pair.
What'd you say? That's why she always outsmarted the killer in the big chase scene. Don't you know the rules?
Here we go.
You don't... Jesus Christ, you don't know the rules? Rules that one must abide by in order to successfully survive a horror movie. For instance, number 1, you can never have sex.
That's why he's still alive.
You can never drink or do drugs.
Oh.
The sin factor. Be right back, because you won't be back.
I'm getting another beer. You want one?
Yeah, sure.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right
See,
back.
push the laws.
I am so Randy. Doesn't get any action. Just drinks and watch horror movie.
Hello? Yeah? They found Principal Henry dead. He was gutted and hung from the goalpost on the football field.
I wish you could have saw that, to be honest. That sounds pretty cool. Like, in terms of the shot, it could have been.
Hey! Hey!
Wow. None of them feel bad. They're like, yay! They are driving super fast.
Slow down! Freeze! Go!
It's the mustache. He's got that Freddie Mercury look to him, hasn't he?
Oh my God.
Sydney.
Billy, watch out!
Punch him. Lucky.
Behind you. Behind you, Jamie. Jamie, turn around. Oh, God. I didn't mean to turn around.
Things that Randy fits the bill to be one of the killers as well. Like, he's obsessed with movies. He's obsessed with Sydney too. And he's a bit antisocial. He's a bit weird.
Second delay.
Dewey. Just a movie, bro. Where's Randy? Where the fuck's Randy? That is so much blood. Poor Randy. That poor cameraman. What did he sign up for? God, we didn't even see that. I was off camera. God damn it, Dewey.
Jesus, we gotta get the fuck out of here! No, I didn't! Please give me that gun!
Great party, guys.
Stu's flipped out. He's gone mad.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
No, Billy!
Randy.
Surprise, Sydney.
Sick bastards. Great boyfriend.
You see, we ask you a question, and if you get it wrong, booga, you die.
You get it right, you die.
Why did you kill my mother?
Why?
What?
That woman was a slutbag whore who flashed her shit all over town like she was Sharon Stone or something.
Yeah, we put her out of her misery. Because let's face it, Sydney, your mother was no Sharon Stone.
No Sharon Stone. The way he says his lines are funny.
And oh, look at this. Ring, ring. Oh, need this.
Fingerprints.
Happy ending figured.
Your father snapped. Your mother's anniversary set him off, and he went on a murder spree, killing everyone.
Except for Billy and me. We were left for dead.
That is some sick shit, man. Oh, this is the best part.
Get up! Yeah, man, get up! Hit it! Movies make psychos more creative! Stop it, Billy, would you, all right? I can't take anymore. I'm feeling a little woozy here.
Feeling woozy here. So many great lines in this movie.
What the fuck are you?
Not so fast. We're gonna play a little game. It's called
Guess who just called the police and reported you? Sorry, motherfucking ass!
This is when Stu starts crying now.
Get up! I can't, Billy. Oh, you cut me too deep. I think I'm dying here, man.
Oh, Stu. What's your motive? Billy's got one. The police are on their way. What are you gonna tell them?
Peer pressure. I'm far too sensitive. No, rip you off, you bitch! It's like your fucking mother!
You gotta find me for your pansy-ass mama's boy!
Fucking hit me with the phone, Dick! Fuck around!
Peer pressure. I'm far too sensitive.
Did you really call the police?
You bet your sorry ass I did.
My mom and dad are gonna be so mad.
Oh, I love Stu, even though he's a fucking psycho as well. Go, girl. Sydney wins. Biatch. Let's see if Stu can survive this now and come back in the new one. Let's see.
In your dreams.
Yeah, he ain't coming back. If he comes back in the new one, then this movie, I don't know, like, there's no way you could survive that. Those kind of TVs too, those big bastards there. Nice.
This is the moment when the supposedly dead killer comes back to life for one last scare.
Bullseye.
Not in my movie.
She is great with the gun. There's Dewey. Tried his best, but, you know, didn't help. Directed by Wes Craven. You know, that shit still holds up like 25 years later. It was paced really well. Like, it just went, like, the third act came so quick. And there were so many great lines in this movie. It really is. It's great to rewatch this movie again after all these years. You know, it's very nostalgic for me because I used to watch this all the time on DVD or even VHS. I think I had the first two on VHS, and you know, and then I had them on DVD. And I used to watch them all the time, and they were a blast then, and it's a blast now because you know they were a big part of my childhood too. So, yeah, like. You get to know why Billy did this and his motive, and obviously it's not justified whatsoever, but, you know, the meta moments and poking fun of the genre was the best parts, you know, about, you know, the big-breasted chick who always runs upstairs instead of going outside the front door, or falls over all the time, or, you know, and even the part when, you know, Randy's like, there's a very simple formula. Everyone's a suspect. And the mystery element in this movie is what makes it so great, because as a viewer who've seen this many times, there's many different suspects it could have been. It could have been someone from Randy, could have been the principal. It could have, before he died, obviously, it could have been Dewey, could have been Gale, could have been Sydney's best friend. And they all had motives. For example, Sydney's best friend, you know, maybe she wanted to prove that women could kill as well. You know, because that's what Stu said, you know, a man's capable of doing that, something to that effect. And you could say that, you know, Dewey wanted to be taken seriously, or Gale wanted to be a part of a big story and pretend that, you know, she was part of this eyewitness account, and she got what she wanted anyway, but, and, you know, the principal, I don't know, the principal was weird anyway. He seemed a bit cuckoo, crazy, needs help. So, yeah. If you are watching this for the first time, that's what makes it such a great experience, because you don't know who the fuck it is, and the whole twist is them two together, formulating this plan together, and, you know, seeing the ones to escape and the ones to be part of this big story, get all the fame and the attention. there was obviously duplicated several times in Scream 2 and Scream 4. Scream 4 was a big one. You had Macaulay Culkin's lookalike cousin, and what's her name? Sydney's cousin or something like that as well, having a similar plan. And yeah, this movie, you know, it holds up. In terms of, is it my favorite Wes Craven movie? That's a good question. There's many great. His filmography is amazing. Red Eye is a great movie too, with Cillian Murphy. Or was it Cillian? I don't know. I don't. I remember watching 28 Days Later. I was calling him Cillian Murphy. I don't know. But Red Eye was a great movie too. It's not. It's more. I'll class it more as a thriller than as a horror movie. But it has Rachel McAdams and Cillian Murphy, and it's a great movie. What was that one where My Soul to Take? I remember watching that once, and it was fucking boring. But beforehand, you know, you got classics like The Hills Have Eyes. You got A Nightmare on Elm Street, New Nightmare, which is a movie that not many people appreciate, but that's a very meta movie too, like Scream. It tries to do something new, and you have to appreciate with a franchise like Now on Elm Street, it tries to do something new with the series. Freddy's Dead kind of put a nail in the coffin with that same formula of Freddy in your dreams kind of thing. So New Nightmare, you have to appreciate what Wes Craven was trying to do with that movie. You may not like it, but you have to appreciate it. And yeah, when it comes to his other movies, Shocker, that's a good one too. The People Under the Stairs, Hills Have Eyes. I have not seen the remake of The Last House on the Left. I've seen the original, but not the remake. I've heard some, you know, I've read some comments. People say you should watch the remake, and I'll get to it down the line because I've heard a lot of bad things, but I've heard good things from other people. So it's a mixed reception. So, but yeah, that was my reaction to Scream. And if you want to see more of this, if you want to see me continue the rest of these movies in this series, Scream 2, Scream 3, Scream 4, and eventually Scream 5, you know, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to watch a full-length reaction to this, you can on my Patreon, where you can watch full-length reactions to all the movies and TV shows I watch down the line, and with the reference footage too, so you don't have to sync up the time. It's all there for you. And you know, if you like this format, every Thursday I do a Throwback Thursday where I watch a movie I've already seen, but I want to watch it again. I am planning to do it with the Halloween movies when I get closer to that season, and when Halloween Kills comes out too. But I really enjoyed this. It was a nice throwback. It was very nostalgic for me. And I had a blast watching it. Now, the sequels, some of them are good and some of them are bad. I didn't like Scream 3. Scream 4 is not bad. Scream 2 I enjoyed, even though certain parts annoyed me as well. But as a franchise, overall, it's meh, you know, but it's enjoyable. I enjoy it because I used to watch it all the time as a kid. But the first one is probably the strongest one. But I enjoy the other ones for what they were, but they're not, you know, because I have a nostalgic, you know, feeling towards them compared to this one. This one is the first one that started it all, and, you know, it did what it had to do, and it caused the boom for slasher movies again in the 90s. So you have to appreciate the impact it had on the genre. You know, Halloween H2O completely copied the soundtrack and certain moments in that movie. You know, I get it. This was a big boom at the time, but damn. But anyway, that was my reaction to Scream, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good day.